And welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 6 Expert, where today I'm still struggling with how slow these crafts are. Still very slow, but yeah, we're gonna be getting a little bit closer to nuclear fuel today. So I've got myself a chemical oxidizer. I've got myself a rotary condensator, and I'm crafting a chemical infuser, and then we just need one more, I believe. We still need like this isotopic centrifusion. I haven't even looked at how we craft that, but I think we should be able to knock off these first too. So the first one's pretty easy, and that is decondensating water into water vapor. And then we're going to use that with our sulfur trioxide that we finished creating last episode. Combine that with the water vapor, and that's going to get us sulfuric acid. And then we use that with some fluorite in a chemical dissolution chamber. Right, I don't think I've got one of them. I should get one of them fired up. Okay, need to craft that, and we need to craft one of them. Oh wait, no, that needed ender slime. Okay. I think we have a bit of ender slime in the system. Yes, and then, yeah, waiting for this guy to finish. And then I think we were just short of... actually, I'm not entirely sure. I think we need some more of those blood shard things. And oh no. Oh no. Need to be crafting that. But yeah, we're struggling on power still. Which is a little bit of a pain, but... we'll get there. I'll let all this stuff finish crafting up and teach these things. Maybe request. I mean, let's see if we can request this thing. Oh. Okay. Well, no, we're short of... We need a bigger crafter. Need another one of these ones. Okay, we'll come back once this is all done. Okay. So we got ourselves a chemical infuser. We should have ourselves a crafter, and to remedy our power issues, I've started crafting 30 solar panels. So that's going to be like 16,000 times 3, 32. I don't know, like 50,000-ish, very roughly. Not great at maths, it's pretty early in the morning. That much extra RF tick or FE tick. So that should hopefully help our power situation. I'm hoping. But we can replace this dude, and maybe we should have replaced that one, to be honest. And then this all goes in here. Neat. Yeah, maybe I should have put... Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then we wanted to craft the dissolution chamber. Hopefully. We need more... I can craft them, but we need more of those blood shards. Right. We might want to sort out better automation for this. Actually, I think the thing I was waiting on was life essence in the blood altar. And that problem should be a little bit solved. Now, I've been having some slight lag spikes, and I don't know if it's because of this place. So I've got bamboo spikes in here. Just sort of clearing out these mobs when we're not using them. I should probably put lights or something up there. Would be smarter. Actually, no, that can stay in there, and then we can craft... It's like an incense stick. And this stuff. And this will get us another 10 blood shards, so that's okay, actually. We'll have to craft a bunch more of these. Put them on the list. There's probably a way to automate them, and I should probably do it. And then we should be able to get the dissolution chamber once I craft those mechanical components. Now, the reason we can't craft these, we need the automated engineer's workbench. Which I believe... I don't know if we can make that. I think it's a heavy machine schematic. It's not, we could totally make it, I just haven't. But it's just iron plates and copper ingots. That's, you know... We can get a bunch of that going. Now that we've got our parallel plate processing, that should be okay. That'll be fine. Oh, we didn't even utilize that one. Cool. And then we're kind of just still waiting on... We've got 3 solar panels. Now, one of the main reasons, aside from speeding up these crafts, that we need more power kind of desperately, is this thing gets stuck. Some of the recipes draw too much power and we don't have enough to fill it back up. And so then it runs out of power and the progress of the recipe goes back to 0 and then kind of stuck in a loop of using all your power. Which is something that's been happening. We got a bunch of this happening. We could speed this up. If we did this. But then of course we're kind of gotta shuffle things around, otherwise I might craft something else and things will get stuck. Yeah, I still need to sort that. There's a lot of stuff we still need to sort. But iron mechanical components. We should have some iron plates. And then we just needed some copper. I can't remember what the ratios were. And yeah, now this is how I've been crafting mechanical components. Which isn't great, but it's also not particularly difficult. So I'm not that fussed. Dissolution chamber. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Go. That's going to take a while. That is definitely going to take a while. I think in between episodes too, I shut off this mob farm. Yeah. Trying to help with the lag. I think, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's causing it. It's just occasionally, and then like everything will like hang for a bit. So, I'm not quite sure what's causing that, but hopefully it's not an issue going forward. All right, 30 additional solar panels jammed on top of our reactor, and I kind of want a couple more. I guess of these hardened ones just to match what's going on. But it still doesn't look like we're quite backstuffing. Our cables are still not really backstuffing on power. Now it could be just because these are running. He's still using all of that power though. Dude. Still very slow. Still very slow. We've got still got a bunch of stuff crafting in here. I might have to swap these again. Let's get you over there, you over there. I really need to upgrade all of these rods. But anyhow, we've got a bunch of stuff we can do. So, where we left our nuclear fuel before, we're getting sulfur trioxide. Then we're going to need water vapor, which I guess... Well, hang on. We want sulfuric acid, which is going to be sulfur trioxide and water vapor. So we want a chemical infuser that takes sulfur trioxide. Boom. Okay, cool. You are definitely going to want some power, however. And we could backstuff sulfur trioxide. Do we need to... It looks like... not yet. Then we're going to want the water vapor things. We want the rotary condensator. I wonder if I can plonk you here. I'm not sure which side is the water one. Let me rotate this. There we go. So that's the direction we want things. Something like that. You're making water vapor. You're making sulfuric acid. And then that's going to come out of this side. Now we can look at tidying this up once we get it running. Let's stand over here where it's not as noisy. So we've done water vapor, we've done sulfuric acid. Hydrofluoric acid is our dissolution chamber. And that takes the sulfuric acid. Okay. And then we need that other chemical oxidizer with the yellow cake uranium. Now that I don't know if I know how to make. Oh, it's just an enrichment chamber and uranium. So we probably want a dedicated enrichment chamber. We should get one of these ready to go. I think my crafting is... Things are happening. Now, is this stuck? This could be stuck. Some of the stuff requires fluids and I don't top it up automatically. It doesn't look like stuff's jammed up. Huh. Oh, it wasn't jammed up? I don't know, the craft wasn't finished, but there's our dissolution chamber. We must have a dodgy recipe. I actually updated the pack. So we're on 1.51 now. I wonder if the recipe for this changed. So it makes 24 dielectric paste. I wonder if that got buffed or something. Oh, I was doing my own thing there anyway. Okay. So chemical dissolution chamber will go here. Maybe this goes around the other way. You're not inputting? Okay. So blue gases, ejectors on. So you output out the front. Ah, we want to change that so that you output out the side and nothing out the front. There's sulfuric acid, and then this just needs fluorite. Sure. Oh, do you need fluorite? Oh, you don't have power. That would do it. That would do it. Cool. Cool. Now we need to patch up some of these holes in the floor. So, aside from a little bit of crazy pipe stuff going on, there's our hydrofluoric acid. And then we just need that other chemical oxidizer. Cool. And the enrichment chamber, which I still haven't taught. Let's quickly take a look at the quests, because we're kind of following them. So, fluorite, that's fine. We've got that. Chemical infuser, we've done this one. You require something else. So we've done this. I think this was water vapor. Yes. Chemical oxidizer, we've done that. Sulfuric acid, we're getting. Chemical dissolution chamber, we've done. We have hydrofluoric acid now. And then that's the uranium oxide and uranium hexafluoride. Oh, this is a different thing. Right. Chemical oxidizer. We've got a chemical oxidizer. Oh, we need the yellow cake uranium. Cool. Cool. And that other infuser, if we can get it. Can we get this other thing yet? We're still missing a bunch of rubber, a bunch of plastic. Oh, and more blood shards. Okay. I'll go sort this stuff. Yeah, I'll go sort this stuff. Alright, so, bit of crafting in between bits there. And we've got ourselves the chemical oxidizer and the enrichment chamber. We're actually also going to want an exporter. This is probably going to get stuck because I'm crafting a bunch of other things. We're still missing a couple of things for that last chemical infuser, which we're going to need for uranium hexafluoride, which is actually the second last step. So that's pretty cool. Still not sure how much this is going to take to craft. This might be a... It doesn't look too bad. It might be short of isnium, but cool. So we want a enrichment chamber, and this is going to be taking uranium ingots. This is kind of even a completely separate thing, because sulfuric acid, or hydrofluoric acid, which is what we're making, is going to be going into another machine about here. Which means we probably want a chemical oxidizer here, and he's going to output the uranium oxide. Hopefully out that section. I think looks good. And then we need our enrichment chamber, which could just go here. And our exporter has not been constructed yet, but that's okay. We've got plenty of uranium. And we'll chuck that in there and I'll run some power. So he's generating yellow cake uranium. We actually want to output into him who wants to input. There we go. Yellow cake uranium becoming uranium oxide. Huh. Well, I mean, that was kind of easy. It was kind of easy. Ooh, 800 RF attack. That's a bit. That's a bit. That's going to be running non-stop. We're kind of actually doing okay on power since I put those solar panels in. You can see our power cables were full, but it's nighttime, so solar panels don't work at night. Oh, I'd already crafted a chemical infuser. I just spent a bunch of time trying to sort that out. I think... Yeah, okay. I must have searched for oxidizer instead of infuser or something. I've done that a couple of times. Cool. So we're kind of good to go. I want that exporter. Oh, there's some noises outside that I'm trying to record around. I think there's like a vacuum cleaner or something. So hopefully that's not too prevalent in the audio, but you go here. You need to export out the front. Oh no, not the front. That side. Nice. And we're making uranium hexafluoride. And then we're just missing... I know I've got that exporter now. You're going to go there. And we will just tell you to keep uranium in stock. And that should keep him full if we say that you can import from the back. Nice. And we're going to end up with a whole bunch of uranium hexafluoride. Now this definitely wants to go into a tank. And boom. That's not importing. Oh, you literally don't input from the front. Okay, well now you do. So they're all going to get a little bit of uranium hexafluoride. Nice. And now we just leave this running forever. How is this going to be on power? Some of the stuff isn't too bad. This guy's a little bit power intensive. You're kind of full. Probably going to want some speed upgrades in this guy actually. Like I suspect we'll just chuck in 2 and 2. Now you're using 590. Wow, that 569, that increased a lot. Neat. Uranium hexafluoride. And, I mean, it's a little bit messy. It is a little bit messy. I'm not even going to try and defend that. You can kind of see how our power's doing, and it looks like we're sitting pretty stable. I don't think we need this here anymore. Neat. We definitely need bigger power storage than what we've got. But nice, so the next thing we need is really just this isotopic centrifuge. What's involved? Ow, that's way too fast. Now, I haven't taught this yet. I have an isotopic centrifuge. Oh. We can just craft it. Neat. Huh, we're going to have nuclear fuel. That is really cool. I don't know how long that's going to take to craft. This was way faster than I was expecting, but we have an isotopic centrifuge. Now, this might be when we find out that this draws a horrendous amount of power. I might chuck him here. Wait, why can't I put him... Oh, there's a light. Is there a light there or something? There was too. I might plonk him here, facing this way. I assume that's the input, and then we should be able to say that this extracts out the left gases. Oh, input. Input. Nice, there's your uranium hexafluoride. we grab ourselves some more of these elite universal cables, and let's make fissile fuel. Not there. Uses 80 RF tick. That's not bad. Only for your tick. Gotta stop calling it RF. It's not called that anymore. Ah, neat. Neat. That's very noisy, but we have fissile fuel. And then what? We just put that inside our fission reactor. Cool. Oh, that's awesome. That's so noisy. We've got radioactive stuff incoming. Incoming. We got fissile fuel. Nice. Nice, and that should just sit there running, and eventually we'll fill up those tanks. Eventually. But anyway, it's been ClassicDuff. Thanks for watching. We'll come back next time, and I think we might be diving back into magic, because we have to. It'd be cool. It'd be cool to have a bit of a change. Anyway, yeah, ClassicDuff. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.